Now, Armed Forces Week is coming up, and my next guests are all military wives about to set off on a very special challenge on horseback. They are following the World War II Freedom Trail, which allowed Allied servicemen and women and Jewish refugees to flee to safety from France into Spain. Well, one of the team members, who is dependent on a wheelchair, instigated this challenge and will be supported by her 7 team members as they ride for 5 to 7 hours a day and sleep under canvas. It's all in aid of the Armed Forces Equine Charity. We've got Kate Rutsch, Stephanie Quintrell and Vanessa with us as well, all part of the Freedom team. Hello, ladies, how are you?
Very well,
Hi.
thank you.
Good, all looking rather relaxed ahead of this challenge. What can you tell us about Ride to Freedom? Steph, I'll come to you first. I've outlined the trail, but talk to me about where the idea came from.
So back in September 2021, it was off the back of a very quick conversation with me and our founder, Heather, about getting involved, about how I could physically get involved with the challenge. I support FWC, we're doing all the admin and everything behind it, but we wanted something that I could physically take part in, as well as, supporting the other challenges we do. It kind of just snowballed from there. I don't think we realised it was going to be as big as it was. I think in the beginning it was like, should we just, try and find something that I can do? And I ride, so horses was the kind of best one, and it just went on from there. And
Do you all ride?
Yes,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Well, that helps. As someone who doesn't ride and is allergic to horses, this would be a massive challenge for me. So you've all got a head start. But Vanessa, talk to me about the scale of the challenge and this trail that you're following.
So the trail is incredible. It's super difficult, very rough terrain, very steep sides of the mountains. And we have to remember the reason people use them is so that people couldn't be found whilst using the trails to get into Spain. So incredibly tough trail. We're going up to 2,300 metres. We're going to be sleeping at that height of one night as well and camping under the stars, as well as looking after our horses and ourselves and hopefully each other.
I know, I said camping under canvas, but under stars sounds better.
Oh,
Hopefully you're going to get good weather. And Steph, in terms of the training, obviously you're all riders, so you're in a comfortable position to start with, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be very comfortable 5 to 7 hours a day. Kate, sorry, tell me about that. Tell me about your training.
So we've all been doing as much horse riding as possible, basically. So borrowing, stealing horses left, right and centre, and just really spending as much time in the saddle, making sure our core is strong as well. And really, I think also part of the training has been learning also how to help Steph get on and off a horse. Mm-hmm. So as a team, we've really come together as part of Forces Wives Challenge to ensure that Steph actually really does get around this trip, which is pretty monumental for all of us, to be honest.
With any kind of challenge, there is normally a support team, whether you're doing a row or a swim. Or what kind of support team, Steph, will you have around you for this challenge? Because obviously, got to take into account you, but also the horses as well.
Yeah, so we have a fantastic guide they're his horses, and he's trained them all, bred them all and trained them all. So he will be leading us on our trek, but he'll have a support crew in the background, but actually we'll be self-sufficient out in the mountains each day. And obviously, as Kate mentioned, for me, there's the added complexity because of me being disabled in the wheelchair. There's a lot more to take into account. But actually, the team of ladies,
they've
got me, and they're fantastic. And it's been really lovely for me because it's very out of all our comfort zones. Yeah. But obviously, for me, even just getting on and off the horse, there is a difficulty in that, but actually the team have just sort of got behind me and we've figured it out together, and that's what's going to happen when we're out there. We'll be figuring it out.
And Kate and Vanessa, you've both got personal reasons for taking part in this challenge. I mean, you can go into as much or as little detail as you want to, but it's important. You feel it's important for people at home to get a sense of why you're embarking on this.
Yeah, and I think definitely we want to try and inspire other people to step into the world of adventure, step out of their comfort zone. For me personally, I experienced a number of miscarriages and then failed IVF over a really short period of time. And I think it left me feeling quite traumatised, quite lost in life generally. I'm very much feeling so much better, but it's taken me about a decade to get to this point. I think Forces Wives Challenge has been a massive part of that, and being in this team, adventuring, it's opened a whole new world of possibilities. It's really very much we can do anything together, and this is what this team is about. We're going to get absolutely crack it. So we set off on Monday. I've got no doubt that we'll do it.
And Vanessa, for you, why was this so important? Because people that go on these challenges, there's always a driver. It's a cause they're raising money for. It's a personal ambition, a point they want to prove to themselves and perhaps others.
Oh gosh, that's really hard. I mean, mine, I guess, is multifaceted. I really wanted to do a challenge with FWC, and I'm so glad that we were able to apply and be part of this team. Particularly for me, my husband's been away for quite a long time. He's been away for 1.5 years, and he's still going to be away until probably January next year. I've got 2 children. They are 3 and 5, and so you can imagine it's been quite a lot of hard work looking after them. And like many Forces families, I just want to show that the average lady who maybe has a weekly commuting partner, let alone somebody who's away for such a long time, can also try and achieve something amazing with their lives as well. You know, a little adventure, a big adventure, just some personal challenge. And I think that's incredible that we can maybe hopefully inspire others to do that.
I think it's incredible you've got to this point with 2 little ones and your husband away for nearly 2 years. And just finally, our viewers are hearing you talk about this. You've not embarked yet. When does it start? How can they get involved? How can they support you? Steph, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, so we fly out on Monday, this coming Monday. We will be able to, you can follow us on our social media, so that's Forces Wives Challenge. We can go to our website, which is forceswivechallenge.org. Find us on socials, you'll see all the updates. We're going to attempt to be posting updates throughout the week.
You might have some other stuff to be getting on with. Hopefully your support team will do that for you.
Yeah, when network allows, while we're up in the mountains.
Yeah, when network allows, and when you're struggling with that horse and you're feeling really tired and somebody puts a camera in your face and says, can you just give us a message?
Yeah.
Look, we totally get it, and we'll put something out on social media for you on Sky News, so you can find the ladies and support them. Kate, Steph and Vanessa, good luck. You head out there on Monday. We'll be following your progress and we look forward to hearing how you got on. You're going to smash it.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Right, coming up after the break, President Zelensky admits that the progress of Ukraine's counter-offensive was slower than designed.